This is Monocle on Design Extra. It's a short show to accompany our weekly programme where we discuss everything from architecture and craft to furniture and fashion. I'm Maylie Evans. Fluorescent lights have illuminated many a library, restaurant and workspace. Though practical, these industrial light sources, with accompanying buzz and occasional flicker, aren't usually synonymous with the words cosy or homely. But the Amsterdam studio BCXSY has taken the fluorescent light as its starting point for their own playful take on this lighting type. The Tubelight has a minimalist design and features a flexible strip tube that can be arranged into numerous configurations and quite literally bends the rules of lighting. It won the NYC by Design Award for Best Architectural Lighting earlier this year and is produced in collaboration with the Dutch furniture, interior and lighting design company Mooi. And it's at the Mooi showroom in Amsterdam that I caught up with Boaz Cohen. He's a co-founder and designer at BCXSY. It's there that we discussed the development of the Tubelight and some of its most intriguing characteristics.
It's one of those most used, at least also when you talk about quantity, like lighting types in the world for almost a century now, and it's at the same time not the most popular, to say the least. I cannot really explain or say why, but I always liked it. It has this industrial appeal and it's very plain and very bright. It's very unnatural, so some lights try to, especially when you put lampshades or something in a domestic environment, like you kind of try to create this warmth, and it's very unapologetic. I always appreciated it, actually.
From appreciating it, creating your very own version or form of fluorescent lighting, talk me through that journey or maybe some of the challenges in arriving at the final piece that you've been showcasing today.
One of the things that influence often our work is literally how you look and see things. And in the case of the Tubelight, so the new fluorescent light that we designed, it was almost this image appearing to us. It was like this imaginative situation when the light, it's normally so sturdy and really straight, and then it starts almost like melting or moving, or something less expected is happening with it. So it was a mental image that we started sharing with each other. We both liked it, and we then started looking for ways to realize it.
How important was it for you to allow, I guess, the user to be able to choose how to arrange it in whatever configuration?
I think it's a very important part of the design, but I think once the concept was there, we started exploring what it actually means and what it can offer, more than just being an image. And the part of interaction was one of the first things. It came quite quickly to our minds. And we really appreciated it because, like, fixed lighting is not like one of those objects that you usually would interact with. You would turn it on and off or dim it if it's a bit more advanced, but actually moving it, changing it, and being able to create your own composition is quite a great added value that we found in this project.
And another thing with this particular lighting source is you're able to dim it to change the temperature, which for a fluorescent light, it's such a strange thing to watch that sort of slowly dim and then disappear. Was that something you knew that you wanted to be able to alter and change rather than this sort of stark industrial look?
The so-called dim to warm was something that materialized during our conversations with Mooi, because to us it was quite clear that we shouldn't only offer a very bright version of it, even though it's in some way the best illustration of the concept we had, but we still wanted it to be a product that appeals to a wider audience. I think it was Mooi that suggested that option. We talked about different ways of dimming, and then they mentioned this dim to warm, which we directly really liked. It's even affecting the way you perceive the product. When it's very bright, it's very much there and you really see it, but sometimes you want any type of lighting to go a bit more to the background but still be a little bit there. So this is where the warmer part of the dimming comes into the picture, and it's really working. We are really excited about possibilities that the light can be used. So one thing is to leave it to the customers of Moil, but we actually would love to create like some installations or something where we can play more with that. And there is so much that we already illustrated even throughout the process, and so much we would like to try with it. So hopefully that will follow.
Boaz Cohen of the Amsterdam studio BCXSY there. That's all for this week. If you're eager for more design stories, then listen to our main programme, Monocle on Design, airing on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. London time. Or if you prefer print, you can pick up a copy of Monocle magazine. It's available on all good newsstands now. Today's episode was produced by me, Maylie Evans. Thank you very much for listening.